Hey TikTok. So I want to touch base on this because I've had a lot of conversations in the last couple of days, a lot of people reaching out who are really experiencing some interesting emotional resurfacing. So, when we think about that ocean that is within us, that deep, deep part of us where we tend to have buried some of those emotions that we have forgotten that they're there, some that we've forgotten that we're carrying, that we have experienced, and it's so deeply rooted that it's like looking into the ocean, and that's part of the ocean where no light exists. That's where these emotions are surfacing from, and the trigger that is helping them resurface is maybe not necessarily as impactful or as big as we would assume it would be based on our reaction to it. But what's happening is that we're having an emotional body shed. We are moving into a space where our light body and the part of us that knows how to create simultaneously in this physical reality is ready to be downloaded into our physical cell memory. But in order to do that, we have to go through this processing of releasing, of shedding, of letting go of those deep, deep, deep shadow emotions that most of us have forgotten about because we haven't looked at them in so long. And if you're going through this, it's a time to honor. It's a time to sit with yourself, with those emotions. Ask those emotions, what do they need to heal? What do you need to feel differently? Where do they originally come from? And really get into that space of discovery and that space of transformation. Because those emotions at one point were a part of your light body. They were too light. But something happened. We had an experience or several experiences that turned that emotion into what maybe we call the shadow self. And that shadow self is truly our light body that forgot how to shine. So this is a time to help that light body remember what it's like to shine and give it back its light, and really transform those emotions that were deep-seated into something more positive, more energetically aligned with where you're going, your greatest and highest purpose. So if you're feeling this, you're not alone. There's a lot of us going through this. There's a lot of us creating transformation. And the end result is really stepping into that part of your light body that knows how to create in this physical world, to bring that thought and energy into physical reality through the internal landscape. And we are just really in a wonderful space, but it's a space that, well, we're feeling it, right? And I know that I've experienced this. I've seen some of those deep, deep emotions surface that I couldn't have consciously told you I was holding on to. But when they did, I was able to work through them, and you're going to be able to work through it too. So just letting you guys know that this is a time of transformation, and you got this.